Here's some work for the exterior. Remember, the screen door goes away. I want the mailbox to be put back over here, not on the door, and then make the door so that we can, fill the holes with wood putty, get it ready for. There's a few concrete things that we need to do. I want to shop vac and kind of chip up all this loose stuff here, shop vac it out, and then we can float it out with a new kind of like just a cover. It looks like maybe there's some hollow spots that have been frozen, lifted. Tap this and chip out anything that is loose or hollow, and then we can refloat with Cementol over the top, and something kind of we can do Cementol a coating right here, and then we want to fill this, make this transition better. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, but we want to cover all these, fill up all this chipped up area and make the seam look better, and also cover the face of this. We will paint all of this when we're done, so we're trying to make it look get sealed up and nice. Something on the stair needs to be cleaned and floated to fill up that area. The right around the window, there's some, like, where the wood hits the concrete, needs to be sealed, and maybe this is a caulking job. Maybe there's some wood that needs to be replaced, or maybe some casing that can go on and cover the seam and then caulked on both sides. It doesn't need to be big, but it just needs to cover there's a seam that's open, exposed. If there's any rotten wood, I didn't touch that, but if there's clearly rotten wood on a different one, that's why I'm mentioning it, then we need to fix the rotten wood that's exposed out here on the basement windows. Or if there's rotten wood on the other windows also. There's a chipped away corner right here. Let's dig this down and then build that corner out with concrete. There's a crack right there. Let's just fill it. You can skim it over with Cementol. Fill and skim. You can also use I like Cementol. It's great. Same thing over here. Let's oil primer that wood and then skim over the wood and the crack, and just kind of clean this foundation up so that it looks better. Oil primer the wood, fill that crack, dig down here where the crack goes down, and just make sure we get the whole crack to fill it, to skim over the wood. Right here, clean this. We want to clean this up. There's some rotten wood right here we need to fix. We want to make the seam better. We want to oil primer this wood, and I think skim it over with the Cementol. Maybe build out the wood so that we can cover the seam better. Cover the seam, maybe caulk the seam and then cover it, or just caulk it, or whatever looks best here. Here's a crack on the back. It needs to be dug down, and then let's fill and cut and cover that crack down to where it stops. Let's take care of even the small one right here. And this window has some rotten wood. Let's replace some of this stuff right here. I hope maybe there's a window in stock somewhere that will work in this basement area. We have this really nice looking concrete here, and then it connects to a really terrible looking house foundation. Let's dig back the dirt just a little bit until, makes us, do some work, dig it back, and then let's skim coat this really rough part of the foundation over here. It's totally rough, and let's skim coat it all the way around and really fill the it's eroded away right here. Let's fill it out so that it's smooth. It'll take a few coats to fill it out there, but let's solve this crack. Dig down until hopefully you can find the bottom of the crack, or at least dig way down, and then fill it up, and then we can skim coat this whole thing from the porch all the way around to the porch.